Thank you very much. If you're joining us today, a lot going on, a lot to enjoy. Z joining me. Z, I'll give you the introduction you deserve in a moment. Before we just let everyone know watching along, you can indeed give Andy wonderful opportunities to help out those who need it most.
Yeah, and we're talking about, such amazing causes and such amazing ways to donate. Every dollar does count. Using !donate in the chat will give you opportunities to help out with things like water purification, vaccines, and more.
Z, thank you very much for joining us. Apologies, Andy's very excited to let everyone know what they can be doing.
A little bit there, yeah.
We're excited to do it. You say stealing the thunder. I had the pleasure of speaking
Please steal
with
my
you
thunder.
yesterday. Goodness knows there's just so much that can be done.
Absolutely. I want to start with thanking and acknowledging the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, which we're playing on today, and pay my respect. What does life look like for them? They're in bunkers. There's no electricity or very little electricity. They don't have access to medical supplies, nutritional food. And so UNICEF's on the ground. We've been there for 25 years. One of our mantras is we won't stop, and we staff up, and we are on the ground working, and we can't do so without the kind donations of people like yourselves, of the E-League, of the wonderful casters and creators who are playing today, and for the fans out there watching. If you are able to give, we'd really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Z. Andy, when I said, we can do the bit, but trust me, there's expertise on the way. That's really lovely, Z. I've got so many questions that I feel like we could ask. I will also update those watching along and let you know that the A-Leagues themselves have donated $1,000, so thank you very much for that. That more than gets the ball rolling. Please be encouraged by that. And indeed, here with the E-League, Z, gamers have a unique opportunity, UNICEF realizing their potential in this space.
Absolutely. I mean, the power of playing for purpose. You literally can have the power to change a child's life simply by enjoying the wonderful game of, if it's FIFA or whatever you enjoy, calling out to your fans, calling out to your friends. One simple dollar can literally make such a difference. And so we've created a brand called Gamers4Action, created by gamers, for gamers. It's a chance for you guys to mobilize. If you see an emergency, whether it's Ukraine, Afghanistan, or a natural disaster within Australia itself.
Particularly won't be anything new at all. Of course, leagues around the world, something that has been made aware of, but now here in the E-League, please, ! Donate if you're able to give. Z, thank you so much for your comments. Any final thoughts, any other things that the people at home watching should be knowing about as we see the QR code on your screen?
Fraction. Every little bit helps a child in need. So thank you so much to everybody.
Thank you, Z. Straight from the heart, and we hope that you watching on are encouraged and ready to be generous and give as well. Andy, something that we're not very shy about in this competition is wanting to be generous, wanting to be heartfelt in all things. This is certainly, when we're reading about it and thinking of the ways to give, you might have heard Justin earlier, very passionate and very willing to consider and relate somebody with younger brothers, younger cousins. It's not too hard to put yourself in that situation, while it itself is just so far from what we experience.